Now, the race for the Senate is critical in the U.S. election as both parties have the chance to take a majority along with the presidency. The most interesting battle might be in South Carolina. It's a Republican stronghold where Democratic candidate Jamie Harrison is putting up one heck of a fight. Joining me with more is the Washington Post's Amber Phillips. Amber, thank you so much for being here. Republican Lindsey Graham seemed to have all the advantages at the outset of this. He's the incumbent, big supporter of U.S. President Donald Trump. But this became a really tight race. Tell me why.
Yeah, well, it's complicated, Ben, because I'll add another thing that Lindsey Graham had going for him. This is a Trump state he's running in. Trump won in 2016 in South Carolina by 14 points. One thing we're seeing is that Senate Republicans, Graham is not immune to what's happening to them everywhere, which is they're being dragged down by the president's poor handling of coronavirus. Polls show that South Carolina voters are kind of meh on how the president has handled the pandemic. Largely as a result, his lead over Joe Biden in this super southern conservative state has been cut in half. But that's only like half of the story here. The other part is this dynamic Democratic candidate who is just well connected in South Carolina politics, has raised an insane amount of money. Jamie Harrison has a great backstory and has just been able to, politicos there tell me, connect with Black voters. Jamie Harrison is Black, as well as moderate suburban voters who are kind of like turned off by Trump.
And the latest polls from the New York Times and Siena College are putting Graham ahead by 6 percentage points. That's not insignificant. But talk to me about what the key factors are going to be in the race as we come down to the end. We've got less than 2 weeks left. What's going to determine the winner here?
Sure. Well, money has already been a big weight on the scale for Democrat Jamie Harrison. I cannot stress to you how much he's raised and how much that has impacted the race. He's blown through the previous record of any U.S. Senate candidate in America at all by $20 million recently. That took Lindsey Graham onto Fox News to beg conservative viewers for money. So Jamie Harrison is up there on the airwaves. Graham is not as much. I think that is impacting the race we're seeing. We're also seeing a lot of Democratic enthusiasm to get out and vote early in South Carolina, like we are in tons of other states. Longtime politicos there say they've never seen early voting lines this long, ever. But I think the thing to keep an eye on is, are there just enough voters in South Carolina willing to vote for a Democrat? Again, this is a conservative state, a Trump-loving state. It's one of the reasons Lindsey Graham has bear hugged the president in the Senate. He has not been nuanced about it the way maybe one or two other Senate Republicans in tough races have been. There just might not be enough Democrats, as that poll indicates, to vote for a Democrat, or at least people willing to choose the D on a ballot.
Amber, this is one of the most, as we said, most interesting races, right up there with the race for the presidency. Thanks for laying it out for our Canadian viewers. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.